Marks' trial will continue for its fourth week. Marks is accused of killing Jenna Scott and Michael Swearingen in 2019. Now, this has been a complicated case from the very beginning. Here to break it down is Texas Today reporter Meredith Haas. She joins us live from the Bell County Justice Center. Good morning to you, Meredith.
Yeah, good morning, Jasmine. This is a case that is complicated, yes, but that's sugarcoating it, because we have someone who's being prosecuted who is defending themselves, and that is what our legal expert at 6 News says is going to make this case more than it needs to be. Since 2019, the families of Jenna Scott and Michael Swearingen have had to relive the time that they found out their loved ones had been killed.
But it's still pretty surreal and difficult to process.
On Friday, forensic evidence including fingerprints, blood, and hair were presented to the court. And with Cedric Marks representing himself, this slows the process down. Any misstep by the judge or state that puts Marks' legal rights in jeopardy could cause a mistrial.
The judge and the prosecutor are being very careful that no statements are made by the defendant, that nothing is done by the defendant that would cause the case to be appealed later on.
And once the state wraps their case, everything gets even more complicated when Marks presents his defense.
There are a lot of legal intricacies that you would have to be familiar with in order to put on a defense, a successful defense.
Marks presents defense. Again, he will be representing himself, and he has no legal background. So having no legal background, Liz says that makes it even more complicated. And on top of all of this, there's a chance that Marks won't present a defense because he does have that decision to make. And if he doesn't, they'll go straight to closing statements. But through all of this, they're just trying to make sure this doesn't go to a mistrial, because if a mistrial happens, everything that's happened over the past 4 years will all start again. They'll have to pick a new jury and so on. I'll have more on that at 6:30, but for right now in Bell County, I'm Meredith Haas. Jasmine.
Okay, Meredith, thank you for that report. We will be watching this trial this week.